Today on Taste of Rosé, we're pleased to have back winemaker of Vesper Vineyards, Chris Brumel. And Chris, thank you for coming back to Taste of Rosé.
My pleasure. I had fun last time.
Yeah. So today, what are we tasting? What did you bring to us?
This is a new vineyard established in San Diego, Rancho Guejito Vineyard. So it was planted in 2011, and this is a blend of Mourvèdre, Grenache, and Counoise. We have a replanting of the property. This is a new block down at the lowest elevation that they have for the property, but the history of the property, actually, prior to Prohibition in 1900, was one of the largest plantings of vineyard in Southern California.
2013 Vesper Vineyards, Rancho Guejito Rosé. My understanding is that you actually helped design the vineyard?
Yeah, so the layout and block plantings, I designed and the varietal components that were planted. And that was back in 2010 and 11, and then this is the first harvest off the vineyard, 2013. So you get a little more textural depth from the Mourvèdre. So what happens in the cellar is I don't have to age it quite as long. So this is one of our earlier releases of Rosé. And it tends to have a little more earthy tones and less fruit, but still very vibrant on the acidity. Just the mid palate has a little bit of grip and texture to it. So very subtle, very feminine grip. But the best way to explain my style is the grapes are farmed for Rosé intentionally to not have any skin contact.
So basically your rosés are intentional rosés. I mean, the intent from the very beginning, from start to finish, is for a rosé. It's not a byproduct of another red wine.
Yeah, all the juice from the grapes at harvest is for rosé. And it's picked to acid early in the season, and those parts of blocks are rosé farmed, and then I have blocks that are farmed for red production. Most of my whites see more skin contact than my rosé does.
Interesting, okay.
So, and I make my rosés to actually be the most refreshing and lighter wines that I actually produce. Much like my other rosés, I'll pick the same morning, single vineyard, all put into the press together, pressed off into tank, allowed to ferment and age. It's done with ML, it's everything aged, and then bottled off gross lees.
You have a wine club, I imagine?
We do, and I do some special bottlings for the wine club.
Okay.
And also do releases of library wines to the wine club, and specifically some of those rosés that disappear really quickly and everybody drinks them up without allowing them the benefit of some time.
Okay.
Just for people to kind of explore rosé in a more creative fashion.
So I tell you what, Chris, let's have another taste of rosé.
Cheers.
Cheers.